Welcome to What Patrick Thinks. Today we're taking a look at the NECA Ben Cooper Costume Kids Action Figures Collection, superhero version. If you enjoy content like this, please like and subscribe. And don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an update. Well, let's get started. And first up, we have the Ben Cooper superhero Batman action figure. Here's a look at the front one more time. And a look at the back featuring the collection lineup. All right, let's go ahead and crack this open and take a look inside. All right, here we have Batman out of his packaging, or the child version of Batman and his Halloween attire. So let's get a look at it. It looks like the shoes looks like he's wearing some sort of hush puppies or kangaroos. Not quite sure. As you can see there, that's some peg holes. So yes, the mask is non-removable. As you can see, if the mold of the cheek area there is just molded right onto the front of the mask. But there is a lot of nice detail on the paint app here. Very nice. But yeah, and this material is sort of like a pleather material. The cape is fabric. Has a little bit of stretch to it. And the articulation, he does have movement in the arms. I wouldn't go so much with the articulation due to the wear and tear on the outfit here. But this is very, very reminiscent of the actual costume that the children wore back in the day. And with the iconic Bat logo there, as well as on the head, the top of the mask there. Very nice. It also has an accessory that it comes with, which is a pillowcase of the old Super Friends cartoon. And on the back, same print. So that is a look at Batman. Next up, we have Superman. Ben Cooper superhero Superman. Perfectly teamed up. As we just took a look at Batman, now we're seeing his partner and friend Superman. All right, there's the front of the package, and here's another look at the back real quick. Again, showing the collection lineup. Let's go ahead and crack this open. All right, and here we have the Man of Steel, or in this case, the Child of Steel. And he is wearing the classic Superman outfit, minus the trunks. And on this figure, he comes with green shoes. So, again, made of this pleather-like material. Fabric is made very similar to the Batman's. This may be I thought it was the same head sculpt, but again, these are molded onto the actual head, so the mask itself is non-removable. So, and the eyes are piercing through the mask. Again, these do have some articulation, but I would stress over time, it may start to wear and tear on the fabric. But that was again, Superman also comes with a Super Friends pillowcase as well. Print both on both sides. So that was a quick look at Superman. Let's move on to the next character. All right, and here we have Batgirl. So Ben Cooper superhero Batgirl figure. I just wanted to point out real quick on each of the figures, they do come with the size on the top there, the measurements of the figure. Let me just get a little in focus there. There we go. So on each figure at the top of the box, they do have the character's name as well as the size of the figure. So let's get back into Batgirl's unboxing. And here we have a closer look at Batgirl and her costume. And she is sporting orange shoes. Also, again, same material. We're talking like a pleather-like material. Turn it around. Cape is of the same material. As you can see, this time it is a little girl instead of a boy in this case. She has her ponytail on the back. She is sporting the vacuum form mask. Again, these masks are non-removable. They are molded onto the figure. At the top, you can see it has the, let's get it a little closer. It has the Batgirl logo as opposed to Batman, as well as the Batgirl logo on the front. Again, taking a look at the eyes up close. So there you have it for Batgirl. Let's move on to our, as well as, again, Batgirl also includes a pillowcase with the Super Friends print on the front, print on the back. All right, let's move on to the next character. All right, and up next here we have Ben Cooper Super Villain, the Joker action figure. Very vibrant colors. Again, that's the front of the box. Back of the box with the characters. All right, let's go ahead and give Joker an open. And here we have the Clown Prince of Crime, the Joker, sporting yellow sneakers. He is on his chest. There is the iconic image of the Joker himself. I love the dry brushing on the top there, the green blended in with the black. As we turn him over here, we have the child's hair on the back area here. As you can see, it is molded to the mask on the side. Again, it is made of this sort of a pleather material as the other figures. And he also comes with an additional accessory, which is as well a pillowcase, but this time slightly different. As you can see there, let me get a little closer so you guys can see. This one is Super Villains, a contrast from the previous pillowcases from the good guys, you could say. The superheroes have superheroes on there, Super Friends, and this Joker here has a Super Villains. And again, it's printed as well on the back as well. So there's the Joker. Well, let's move on to the final character here we have. All right, this is just an honorable mention. We have here Ben Cooper's monster creature from the Black Lagoon. As you can see here, it's very different from the superhero and supervillain packaging, which features here the Wolfman, Frankenstein. I believe that's either the zombie. And again, we have here the creature from the Black Lagoon. On the back, we have a couple of more in the collection there. The feature on this action figure is it does glow in the dark. So again, this is an honorable mention. We're going to go ahead and take a closer look at the creature from the Black Lagoon. All right, here we have the creature from the Black Lagoon out of the packaging. And this one is showcasing blue sneakers. And there's the creature from the Black Lagoon on the front of the costume. Very nice detail on the top. Does have indentions there. The head again rotates. I see the back. And they also have these Velcro straps. Again, I'm trying to go as delicate as possible. You can see some articulation in the back there. But you really have to kind of, I would say, baby these things so they don't get too worn out. And there you have the creature from the Black Lagoon again with these pleather-like material, molded mask onto the actual head. And the creature comes with a sort of a paper-like laminate trick-or-treat basket. And I do want to stress that these figures are based on actual costumes that children actually wore back in the day. So that is very important to know. To maybe some kids nowadays, these type of costumes will look kind of ridiculous, but for some of the adults nowadays, this was their dress up. This is what they wore to go trick-or-treating. I wanted to also show real quick the interior of the box that the creature came in, which looks kind of cool. I just wanted to share this. Looks like a costume shop with all the bricks there, and in the window we have the mask from the costume shop. But very nice. So real quick, I wanted to give my final thoughts. I think these are pretty cool. You know, being as sort of like a capsule in time. It's like looking back, and it's sort of like the children have come back and are posing in their costumes again, sort of way. But I highly recommend them. It's a very niche, nostalgic figure that goes rest for the superhero collection as well. But I recommend these figures for anybody that's interested in this type of collection, and that's any superhero fan or anybody that's into creatures and monsters as well. So there you have it. Well, that was my review for the NECA Ben Cooper Costume Kids Collection action figures. Well, thank you for watching What Patrick Thinks, and I'll see you guys next time. Take care.